Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kamaya and today I'll be sharing with you how I trim up my natural hair. So as you can see, this is my natural hair. It literally is freshly washed and only has leave-in conditioner in it. Shrinkage here, and I'm going to go ahead and add some more leave-in conditioner, add some heat protectant, blow dry my hair, and then trim it up. I just wanted you guys to see how the hair is looking. It's pretty much heat damaged, but it's kind of hard to tell when it's in this state. But when it gets in its curly state, where I add products to define the curls, it'd be looking lopsided. Like some parts are curled, some parts are straight. So today I'm just gonna try to trim up the ends as much as I can. I'm really scissor happy today, not gonna lie. We're going in this hype to cut, hype to trim. Like if I end up bald at the end of this video, just know I really was going in scissor happy. I'm gonna go ahead, separate my natural hair into 4 sections. My hair is still pretty much damp. I literally washed my hair like 15 minutes ago and this is what it's given. The leave-in conditioner that I'm using is the Miel Pomegranate and Honey leave-in conditioner. This is what it looks like. This is my holy grail leave-in conditioner. Has been for the past a long time. I don't remember. And the heat protectant that I'm using today is Cream of Nature's Argan Oil Blowout Cream, and this is their heat protectant slash like blowout cream. It looks like this. I get out of frame because for some reason it's hard for the camera to focus while I'm in frame. So I'm just focusing this on the ends. As y'all can see, like y'all see the ends, like, you know, a lot of this needs to go. So that's what we're gonna work on today. But I want to blow dry my hair first to do this, so I could see where exactly the thin sections start at and where they stop at. I may or may not be like cutting all of it off, like all of the bad ends, depending on how scissor happy I am after I'm done blow drying. But we don't know. Right now I'm feeling like I want to cut off all the bad ends. I really want to work on growing out my natural hair more. My natural hair doesn't not grow, it definitely grows, but I feel like it literally grows and it gets stuck up to this length right here when it's blow dried. But I want to, you know, aim to grow longer natural hair. So I'm gonna see if I take some more care of my natural hair, what happens. And honestly, I'm not doing this with like a specific hair goal, you know. It's just like whatever my hair wants to do, it could do, but as long as it's growing. I really do want my hair to grow, and I feel like if I keep just holding on to these thin and bad ends, it's just not gonna grow. So that's what I'm trying to cut these off. Do you see this? This is so thin. When I blow dry it, like I need to probably cut from here. That is, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be bald headed after this. And by the way, I might joke around in this video, but I promise I'm not one of those girls right now who places the value, my value on the length of my hair. Not anymore. Every girl goes through that. I feel like that's a rite of passage for black girls, honestly, and black women, just to go through that phase where you place so much value on your hair and the length of your hair. Like you're not pretty enough if your hair isn't long enough, you know, or trying to prove to people black women can grow hair. I'm not trying to prove that to nobody. I don't got nothing to prove to nobody. Like, you know, who cares? If you think black women can't grow hair, I'm not gonna sit here and try to be the black woman to prove to you that black women can grow hair. Cause like, who are you? It's giving spike. So I just finished detangling my hair, applying leave-in conditioner and applying heat protectant. Now I'm going to go ahead and blow dry my hair, and the blow dryer that I'm using is this Kiss blow dryer, the Kiss Tornado Pro 200. This is what it looks like. Okay, so as you guys can see, my hair is blow dried right now. This is it fully blow dried out. The back is longer than the front, and it's gonna get even worse because the front is always more damaged than the back is, because the front of my hair has a looser curl pattern than the back. Whenever the front and back gets heat damage, the front always looks worse because it was already looser, you know. Now I'm gonna get to cutting. I got a new hair shear from the beauty supply store today. This is a fresh scissor. If you are here because you never cut your hair before, you never did a trim before, try to use a fresh scissor, and don't use that scissor to cut anything else but hair. The reason is because my mom told me, my mom is a professional hairstylist, is that if you use dull shears to cut your hair, it's not going to give a clean cut, and when it doesn't give a clean cut, then that could cause more split ends and more damaged ends, which is just like pointless, you know. So use hair scissors to cut your hair, and don't use your hair scissors to cut anything else but hair. And I'm going to show you guys from like different angles. This is from the side view, the back view, and this is from the front. Let's go ahead, part off a piece at the back, put this up, and I'm gonna clip this on. These are the ends of my hair at the back. It's not that bad at all, except for on this side. It's pretty bad on this side. So I have this in two halves because every time I cut my hair, I usually do it unevenly. Let's see. So I'm just gonna trim off a little bit off of here. Let's say okay, so there, that much. And we're gonna try to make the other side. Okay, this isn't even. This is okay. And basically this is how much I'm cutting from the back. It's not that much because the back isn't terrible. I think back here isn't bad. It's gonna be the front. It's really about to be the front for me. I'm gonna be bald-headed at the front and then have a little bit of hang time at the back. Over here, the end right here is not that bad. I feel like the thinning part starts about right here, and that's what I'm using to see where should I start cutting from. I'm trying to see where does my hair get really thin. Definitely, like, look, right here. So I'm just going to trim that off and try to kind of get it as close to this part as possible. I think I'm doing this wrong. I think I should just snip it and not be so hesitant, because if you snip it and hesitate, it's going to get a snaggy cut. So here is this part right in the middle. I'm going to go ahead and get the same thin parts, which is down here. I almost cut myself. And this is how much hair I cut off of there. And the thinning part starts like right here. So I'm just going to trim all of that off. And I use my finger. I'm going to use my finger as like a benchmark. Basically trimming up your, basically for me, trimming up my ends is looking for the thin parts, like where the hair just gets thin, like the hair gets thin from like about right here, and just trimming that off. I'm not going to do all of that, like from all the way up here, because then my hair would be in a very uneven length. So I'm just going to trim off like from right here. Yeah, we scissor happy. It's like, yeah, that should be fine. I think these two need to be in a separate lane because one is longer than the other. So let's see, where does the thinner part start from? Here. Like right there. Okay. And we don't want to cut too much because we don't want it to be significantly uneven. So I'm just going to cut, just cut like right here. And this is how much we cut. Very thin. It looks way better now, honestly. Like, yeah, a little length is gone, but it definitely looks like, you know, healthier. So here is where this piece gets thinner, right here. So I'm just going to cut off all of these thin ends. I don't know why I hesitated just now. I don't like cutting my ends sometimes because I do a lot of braided hairstyles. And with blunt ends, it's so much harder to tuck them in my braids. So I usually like to keep my ends, but I don't plan on doing any braids anytime soon. I do want to do locks, but I could just wrap it around, you know? Okay, so here we see the hair gets thin like about right here. We don't want it to be significantly uneven, so I'm going to put my finger like right here, and it'll be like about the same length as the rest of it, and just chop that off. How much hair is this? Is this like an inch and a half, I think? I must chill out. I'm gonna cool out on the heat. I'm gonna try to cool out on the heat. I think if I just don't do box braids, I won't have to blow dry my hair, because right now box braids are really the only style that I do that really requires heat. Box braids and cornrow. That I can't do it on wet hair or air dried hair. Here's to go. This part is really bad, so like, I'm sorry. I don't care if the front is uneven. That gotta go. This was a lot. Do you see this, guys? Let me show y'all. Hold up, hold up. That was such bad ends. Such bad ends. I don't want to keep these. I don't want to keep these on. Like right here. Gone. You could barely even see it on camera. You see, that's how bad they were. Like, come on. We don't need that. It looks uneven, but listen, it's gone. It'll grow back. Sure will grow back. Sure will. What if I like even out the rest of my hair with that? Nah. Why am I like this? It looks way like thicker and fuller. Let's see, where does this piece get thin at? This doesn't, right here is pretty nice, so I don't think I have to cut much off. I'm gonna cut off like the little thin ends. Up here is really bad. The front is really bad, like so bad. Do you see this? Y'all see that? I don't care if my hair is badly, like really uneven. I'm gonna just, like, y'all see how nasty this is. Like, what is the point of keeping that? No point. So I'm just going to cut off all of that part. Damn, my dang near just made bangs. Okay. Alright. But at least the bad ends are gone. And even when I wash my hair, that part, the front is still going to be some straight ends. Like, it's so annoying. Bye, nasty ants. Yo, I don't know how I'm gonna slick my hair back with the front being so short, but we gonna need a whole lot of eco. Dusty ends are out of here. So I'm just gonna leave it as this for now. This is what my hair is looking like after that trim. I'm gonna try to let my hair just grow out nicely and not put too much heat on it. I'm gonna try to do heatless styles. This is the hair from the front. This is it from the side now. From the back, I really feel like I could go back in and cut more off, but I don't think it's absolutely necessary, because when you look at my hair, you can't see through it. The end parts before, you definitely could see through, but now they're not, you know, they're not like really thin and you're able to see through it. Right here could go, not gonna lie. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you found this video to be helpful, or if you just found this video to be entertaining, definitely give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos by me, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I post a video. Comment down below, what do you guys think? Do you guys think I did a good job trimming up my ends, or do you think I should have gone in more, or should I have taken off less? I think this is a perfect amount. Some parts don't look even, but as long as the thin parts are gone. Like I was saying, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you in my next one, and you know, bye guys.